Hi, I'm Anthony.
And I'm Bruce from Legacy Coins and Capital.
So today we're going to be talking about currency, old currency. We get phone calls for this all the time.
When you say old currency, I mean, we get a lot of $2 bills and then ones from 1776 to 1976.
The bicentennials.
The bicentennial,
right.
in pristine condition, absolutely gorgeous. They're treating it like a real piece of art.
Right.
What are these worth?
Okay. I'm going to break it down really easy. $1 silver certificates, blue seals, right?
Red seal.
I think you have a blue seal here.
Yep.
Blue seal here, 1935, 1953, right? Then you have your $5 blue seal, red seals, your $2 red seals, not much more than the face value.
So because even though the date states 1936,
I mean, yes, I mean, there are some that are worth a little bit more, but 95% of it is not worth much more than the face value.
Yeah.
We pay a little bit more than the face value, and we're not getting much more than the face value.
Yeah, because often again, clients will look or customers will come in and they say, I saw this on eBay.
No, but how many
for $1,000, for $500?
Right, but how many times do we get the phone call? My father left me, my grandfather left me these $2 bills. Right, with a note that said Mint State $2 bill, uncut sheet of $2 bills. Not more than the face value. Don't drive yourself crazy.
Okay.
The stuff that is more expensive, okay, where it carries a nice big premium, are your silver certificates from the late 1800s, your educational notes, right? Your silver certificates, like your ed notes, like I said, like the 1896 pieces. You have $500,000 bills, which are your Federal Reserve notes. That spanned.
Wait a second.
Yeah.
$500 bills, you said.
Yeah. And
$1,000 bill.
Sure, $500 and $1,000 bills.
Can you get $500 and $1,000?
No, you cannot. It's kind of like the $100,000 bill. There were $100,000 bills, but they were institutionalized.
Right.
They were only from bank to bank. Right, exactly. And believe it or not, I forgot the exact percentage, but it's an extremely high percentage that most of the $500 and $1,000 bills came out of Al Capone's estate.
Wow.
Especially the ones that were from the Chicago area, because on every note on 500s and thousands, right, they have like the bank here where it was from.
Right.
And mostly Chicago and New York came out of.
So it came out of Al Capone's vault.
Yeah.
So it's true, follow the money, and that's how they got Al Capone on tax evasion. So there you go.
Go.
Before we get into this, just a little bit more specific, just want to cut back to something. We get euros, we get pesos,
foreign money.
We get money from Czechoslovakia.
It's not
from Italy.
Not worth it.
It's not worth it.
Don't drive yourself crazy. There's some things that are just not worth the time and energy in pursuing. Don't get me wrong, there's always those anomalies, there's always those certain things, that are worth significantly more, right? But 99.9% of it,
they're not worth it. It could be obsolete currency as well.
Correct.
Because of the euro.
Correct.
Okay.
So just remember, because the big portion of the calls that we get when it comes to currency is not even with the older material, unfortunately.
Right.
I would love to deal with more older material.
Exactly right.
It's mostly the silver certificates, the $2 bills.
Foreign currency.
It's just a bunch of stuff that we don't want, actually.
Right.
But we will buy it.
Quick question, because clients often ask me this, and I'll refer back to this. Can they cash this in?
I have no idea.
Okay.
I think if it's yes, you can. I mean,
there are banks that will take foreign currency.
I can't speak on, with vintage stuff, with older currency.
Right.
But with newer currency, obviously, you can take and convert it into whatever.
So let's go on to the currency that has value, that is vintage.
Right. your Federal Reserve notes, your silver certificates from the late 1800s. Okay, always your $500 and $1,000 bills, $2 bills from the early 1900s.
Right.
Like from the Federal Reserve Bank note of San Francisco. That is a, let me see. Yes, this is the $2 bill Battleship. Okay, great note. Then you have a legal tender, a $1 legal tender here, a $2 legal tender. I mean, some of these notes, like the $500 and $1,000 bills, right? Those are very expensive notes, especially on circulated condition. I
Right.
mean, you can have a $1,000 bill in an uncirculated condition can be upwards to $10,000.
Wow. So why are these in plastic and embossed and a hologram? What
So I
separates that?
like when it comes to currency, I like to get them certified. Okay, depending on the note.
Okay. So you're telling me sometimes it's just not worth the certification because
Absolutely.
there's no really
Right. You can sell.
value.
They can be easily traded without them being certified.
Right.
But the
Okay.
super higher end material, like
Right.
take a $500 bill, for example, is a good example. A $500 bill does not necessarily have to be certified until it gets into a very high grade uncirculated condition.
Right.
Okay. In a low grade, like a VF or a Fine or a VG, right? You can buy and sell those without them being certified.
Right. And we often buy this. Don't be embarrassed to come in and ask. That's why we're here, and we're here to help you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thanks a lot.